there's always talk of Calgary eventually absorbing
Yep.
Airdrie. Where do you sit on that?
Um,
Because I know where I sit.
I don't want it. I mean, I moved out of Calgary for a reason. I was born and raised there. I love the city. I don't want to live there. If I did, I wouldn't have moved away.
Right.
And become, made Airdrie our home. Um, I will do everything I can to fight against it. And my honest opinion, if you look at the city of Airdrie right now, and then you look at some of our other, neighbor cities,
Hmm.
such as I know Carstairs is a lot smaller, but Cochrane, even Olds, they look totally different.
Yeah.
Um, Airdrie, in my own personal opinion, looks like a suburb of Calgary.
Hmm.
It's all it looks like, a cookie cutter suburb of Calgary, so that it's just going to make it easier for it to be, eaten by the
Blended.
monster when it comes.
Yeah.
And I'm dead against that. I will do everything I can to stop it. But that's not just, standing up to Calgary. That's changing stuff here in the city as well.
To make sure we don't need Calgary.
We don't need Calgary, and we don't look appetizing to them as an easy meal. We need to make it as difficult as possible.
And see, the current mayor and the last mayor are both chomping at the bit
Yeah,
to make it happen.
yeah.
And even for someone like me and my wife, like we only recently moved to Airdrie. We were in Calgary and then Edmonton and now here. And this is where we want to stay.
Mhm.
And it's something where, okay, Airdrie's great how it is.
Mhm.
We don't need Calgary to absorb that. We don't need their help as
Right.
much as they seem to believe
Yeah.
that we do.
No.
It's not a necessity. We can build on our
Mhm.
own. We can build without having to rely on the bigger city
Mhm.
or even on the province or even realistically on the feds. Maybe on the province a little bit because we like to have a relationship with them.
Exactly. Yep.
But with the feds, like we don't necessarily need that help.
No.
Like we can do it on our own.
Mhm.
And I think you're the right guy to make that case to say like, stop,
Yeah.
Calgary, we don't need you. We're good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like we can do it.
Like water treatment plant, sewage treatment plant. This is all things we could have had done and
Absolutely.
worked towards. Something small as an animal shelter. Our dogs are going down to Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
Our cats are going up to Crossfield. And I know that seems like a small thing, but if you're someone who's stuck at home, you're immobile, with a disability or age, you don't have a car, you can't drive, and your cat gets out, how are you going to get up to Crossfield to get your cat or your dog? Go down to Calgary. Something simple and small as that, our city can't even provide.
Mm-hmm.
And it just blows my mind. I'm just, I want to be able to get Airdrie to the point where we have the services here so that our residents aren't having to travel to Calgary or other places to get those services. Like
Right.
an animal shelter is something so super small, or you know, another swimming pool. One of the big major issues that is all over this election.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. To even a movie theater here in Airdrie would be nice, so that our teenagers don't have to
Go to Calgary.
go to Calgary, go to Cross Iron, and catch a movie.
Yeah.
Keep them home. Plus the jobs it will create for all the industries we can bring and have them stationed here.
Absolutely. And I mean, you talk about business development too. And one of the ideas I had from a provincial level, as I told you before, I ran provincially in 2023,
Mhm.
will be running again in 2027, is to have more of a model where someone can essentially pitch to either the municipal level or to the province to get some type of help or funding to start their business. And
Mhm.
based off of, is it a need for
Right.
that community? Is it a need for the province? Is it something that's going to contribute to our economy long term?
Definitely.
Right. Um, and I think for a small business owner like yourself, you might see things kind of similarly
Yeah.
that way.
Definitely.
Is that something you'd be almost looking to implement in a way?
Definitely. I mean, one of the main reasons that got me thinking to do this was how Airdrie treats small business, like City Hall treats it. The
Mhm.
people, the community has been great, but trying to deal with City Hall on so many issues and the way they treat small businesses, it's basically constantly getting a door slammed in their face.
Yeah.
And that's got to stop because you look at the downtown for Airdrie.
Mhm.
We lost another business 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Mavericks closed down. And like it was a great local business.
Yeah.
We lost the First Avenue Bakery during COVID, the movie theater also after COVID, but
Yeah.
the city did nothing to help
Yeah.
to stop these things from happening. Um, I know a couple of the councilors, they're running because they've had issues with the city with their small business.
Mhm.
So if all these people are saying there's an issue, why isn't someone doing something about it?
Yeah.
Um, if we can support our small business, we can hopefully get the jobs for our youth and our unemployed here in Airdrie working here in Airdrie. Instead of having our people having to drive to Calgary or elsewhere for work, they can stay here in Airdrie to work for these small businesses. I know that's not the case a lot of times with some of the businesses that are popping up here in Airdrie.
Right.
There's people from Calgary coming to work here. And that's another thing that if we support our local small business, it means more jobs, more income for the economy. And yeah, it's just a much better place to live.
The majority of our residents are driving into Calgary every day, and not just because there's no work here. Like that side of it's a huge issue, but how much are they spending just in gas
Mhm.
and fuel to drive down? Because even to the edge of Calgary is 20 minutes,
Mhm.
right? And if they're working, say, in the south end of Calgary or downtown, you're looking at 40 minutes
Yep.
each way,
No, exactly.
right? That's not a short drive.
No.
It's a terrible commute.
Yeah. I do it a lot. So
Right.
delivering bounties. So yeah,
So, I mean, to be able to give them the opportunity to stay
stay
here
here.
in
Yeah,
Airdrie
exactly.
and not have to go to Calgary, like we've been saying, don't rely on them. Like, stay here in your community, contribute here, help our economy going
Exactly.
here. I mean, that would be the ideal answer.
Exactly. And even just something as small as just having jobs for our
Mhm.
teenagers and young adults. So they're not having to drive to Calgary and you have to worry about them driving somewhere, that they have jobs just down the road.
Right.
Like something simple as that, which I know there's restaurants in Calgary, or sorry, here in Airdrie, that none of the employees are from here.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to name who they are, but
They drive in
uh,
from Calgary.
yeah, they drive it from Calgary. Even the owners of these said restaurants are from Calgary.
Yeah.
So, but yet we've got posts all over Facebook, and I've got friends and neighbors that are looking for jobs for their teenagers.
Yeah.
When when school got it,
Yeah.
and nothing at all in Airdrie.